ravioli? Love. Hey, why don't you butter these nuts? These must have been made by one of those weird crystal girls with how much emphasis they put on sage. Paced by 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. I mean, there are only 6 things there. I don't like how this first sentence is worded. No. You know, not like anyone would do that to begin with. In what way is this simple? And I don't recognize this. This has a nice herbal smell to it. Also, it looks very nice. You get 7 little cheese pockets. I wouldn't recommend eating the tomato green stuff on its own. Speaking of the pockets, they look interesting. It is like a flattened out version of those chalky sugar candies. And as you can see, they are very thick. On the first taste, it is mostly just squash. It is hard to tell there is even cheese in these. It is kind of like pumpkin but light. Since the dough is so thick, these are quite chewy. You know, when I saw that these were filled with squash, I was kind of like, how is that going to work? The sauce they use in this is quite oily. Then you mix it with the squash and the semi-fresh vegetables, and you get you know, a nice yin and yang effect. So the heaviness of the oil kind of gets cancelled out by the lightness of the rest, lightened out by the
Slippery.
So the heaviness of the oil kind of gets lightened out by everything else. I still probably wouldn't eat the tomatoes and green things on their own, but you get it in with the sauce and a little bit of the ravioli. It is a nice mix. You know, they say you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. I kind of did that with these. You know, I was making fun of the packaging. But once I tried it, I was kind of impressed. The herbalness of it is kind of refreshing for a frozen meal. The pasta is a bit thick. You know, I kind of prefer it to be a bit thinner, but you might like it extra thick. I could see myself filling my freezer with these. I'm going to give them an 8.